for joining us as we continue exploring South Africa's iconic Kruger National Park. Welcome to Shingwedzi, a charming camp about 70 kilometers south of Maria. Shingwedzi lies on the banks of the Shingwedzi River and takes its name from a Tsonga word often interpreted as place of ironstone or the sound of metal striking metal. Accommodation here includes bungalows, huts and cottages set in park-like grounds, while the adjoining campsite offers about 50 stands with modern ablutions, kitchen and laundry facilities, as well as a swimming pool. This curious little red-billed hornbill formed our welcoming committee as we settled into our campsite. From camp, there are numerous roads to explore in search of animals and birds. Along the river, you'll find lush riverine forest, while inland, the landscape gives way to dense mopane woodland. The camp lies in what's considered prime elephant and buffalo country. Big herds are frequently seen both in and around camp. We're on the S50 to check out the Kani-Doodhide that overlooks the Shingwedzi River. The scenery along this drive is stunning. Unfortunately, with it being so overgrown, the chance of spotting animals is reduced unless they're in full view or in the road. This mother waterbuck is licking the genital area of her calf to stimulate the calf to urinate and defecate while it's safe, usually just after suckling. By removing the waste, she also eliminates smells that might attract predators, a crucial step for the calf's survival. We were lucky to see this little male grysbok. They're shy antelope, rarely seen out in the open. In Kruger, your best chance of spotting one is around Shingwedzi and up to Pafuri. Their reddish coats are sprinkled with white, which is where the name grysbok, meaning grey specks, comes from. There's not much to be seen from the hide today. The usual zebras, impala and waterbuck. The bird life around Shingwedzi is almost as good as Maria. With the sun painting the trees a beautiful golden color, it's time to make our way back to camp to light the fire for our braai. A perfect end to another day in Kruger. Today we're starting our viewing on the Red Rocks Loop south of Shingwedzi. We'd seen on the sighting board yesterday that lions had been spotted along this route, so we're holding thumbs. It's always an idea to get up really early in the park to take advantage of the opportunity to catch some of the nocturnal animals before they hide themselves from the heat of the day. Have you noticed how some giraffes are much darker than others? That deep colouring is usually seen in older males, linked to higher testosterone levels, a sign of dominance and maturity. In other words, the darker the giraffe, the more experienced the bull. We haven't seen any evidence of lions here, but the loop is an interesting one for scenery and game viewing. I guess these must be the red rocks that the loop gets its name from. There's even a little klipspringer down there.
Thanks.
Never miss an opportunity to study the rivers and waterways. Our next incredible interaction happened a few kilometers away at another river crossing. We stopped to watch a hammerkop and heron fishing in the running water. Next to him was a very interested crocodile, either fishing or hoping to catch a bird. When the croc approached the hammerkop, it took off in fright. The croc then decided to focus on the heron, and he was soon joined by another one, keen to get in on the action. Crocodiles are opportunistic hunters, and water birds are definitely on the menu. They'll snatch herons, storks, or ducks that stray too close to the water's edge. And young crocs often rely on birds and fish before tackling larger prey. It's a reminder that by the river nothing is ever truly safe. With the day heating up considerably, it was time to make our way back to camp. We were lucky to spot this gorgeous martial eagle just outside the Shingwedzi gate. Before we go back to the campsite, I wanted to show our viewers the reception area where you can find a shop, the sightings board, and down here is a beautiful restaurant overlooking the river. The shop has all the usual touristy things to buy, as well as grocery needs. Back at camp, our friends John and Hilary announced that as it was Shrove Tuesday, pancakes were the order of the day. And who were we to argue with such a delicious tradition? If you're enjoying this video, please don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel. Thank you. The S56 drive along the Umpungolo River is also worth exploring. Not only is the scenery great, but there's lots happening along the way. If any of our viewers have been to Shingwedzi, we'd love to hear what your favorite route is at this camp, and also what time of the year you prefer visiting. Do drop us a line in the comments below just to let us know. We'd love to hear from you. We normally see saddle-billed storks down in the riverbeds, but these two had taken up a higher vantage point. This spider has really been busy. I love how the strands of its web shine golden in the sun. Isn't it gorgeous? We return to the camp via the S135, which comes out just across the river from the Shingwedzi Camp. Our stay at Shingwedzi was over, but as we left we took a drive down to the confluence opposite the entrance to the camp. Because of its situation on the confluence of 3 rivers, the camp and surrounding area are prone to flooding, which at times has caused significant damage and even evacuations. Today all is peaceful and calm, thank goodness. Join us next time as we discover the delights of the Shingwedzi Camp with some heart-stopping moments along the way. Thanks for watching.